Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. Now recall these guys, Bandron and his son Nethadon, poor guy. He just wants the ladies, okay? He's trying to find himself a nice lady, get some smooches, and his father just wants to rip people off and make a coin. Alright, so great battle, Gondor almost destroyed, the world almost ended, and now this guy wants to take advantage of the rebuilding effort by selling nails at a marked up price. Well, it's somewhat familiar with situations that we're very familiar with here in the United States, you know? War, go bomb a place, completely destroy it, and then a bunch of military contractors go in and rebuild the place with no bid government contracts, and they get super rich. Wow. I wonder if the developers were trying to make a message with this questline, or maybe I'm just reading into it too much. I should probably not get as political as I have gotten for a video game video. Alright, well, it's a little awkward now. Hopefully I don't get demonetized, but let's just go ahead and kill some orcs here. Oh man, we're back in Osgiliath. Where am I? I need to go all the way up there. There's a quest ring up there. So let me make my way that way, and I need to defeat enemies remaining here, so any orcs that I find along the way, I will vanquish into another dimension, send them back into the void. Feeling extra animated this episode. What do I have here? A deed. Alright, Foe Slayer of Osgiliath. Defeat many foes in Osgiliath. Again, I've already done a deed similar to that, but I guess there's a different one here for the after battle version of Osgiliath. Okay, let me keep moving to the north. Should probably get on my pony, but feeling a little lazy about it. Go up this way. Palace of Eldakar is... yeah, it looks like I need to go in there. I don't know what's in here, but there's a quest ring. There's a deed, a look into Osgiliath. Somehow I am poisoned. Poison lethargy. Plus 20% attack duration. Let me go ahead and first aid at that. What is the deed here? So it's another exploration deed in the after battle version of Osgiliath. Why am I lagging like crazy in here? Getting lots of frame drops. Okay, there doesn't really seem to be anything in here, so I'm not sure why there was a quest ring. Let me just kind of explore it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. I was tricked. I was duped into coming in here for no reason. Let me take a look. See, what is that? Let me see what quest that correlates to. Oh, it correlates to defeating enemies. Or no, allowed departure. Yeah, defeat enemies in Osgiliath. Okay. I don't know why I had a specific quest ring in there. What a mess. See, there's another quest ring there. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Either way, let me just ride around and hopefully defeat some more orcs, and then that'll probably fix the tracker a little bit. Certainly less dense here. So this, I remember this area. This is where all those executioners were. Those Uruk-hai executioners, you remember those? Pretty sure this is where they all kind of hung out. Alright, let me kill this dude. Alright, I need more orcs. There's not enough orcs. 3 more. Need 3 more. Come on, orcsies. Show yourselves. There we go. There's a big chunk of them here. Bunch of lag here. And let me get this last one here. Okay, good. Now I need to find the hilt of Eowyn's sword. Oh, so that takes me to North Ethereum. Interesting. Because I think that is a new map that I have not been to yet, but is included as part of this season. That's going to be exciting. I feel like for the last few seasons, it's kind of been different versions of around Minas Tirith. So although the content has been very fresh and we've seen Minas Tirith in a lot of different states, like in preparation for battle, during battle, after battle, we haven't really made it to a lot of different new regions recently.
Thank you for your help, my good friend.
I will need to think of a name for my shop if I am no longer to work for Gallingam. I like the sound of Bandron and Son, purveyors of fine goods. What do you think? Guy's such a scumbag. A war profiteer. I have no sympathy for that. Let me go find the sword hilt. So this is still a weird quest here that I don't know exactly how this works, but it's actually under the wastes. I'm gonna remove them from the tracker just because, I don't know. Make sure I got everything here, nothing fell off. Yeah, I think we got everything we need here. Except this one. But that's a meta quest for doing all this, so no worries, everything is good. Alright, what am I doing? I'm looking for the sword hilt. Should be around here somewhere. I'm spamming my delete key. There we go. Okay, and now I need to talk to Elfhelm. This is indeed the hilt of the sword Eowyn used when slaying the Witch King. So first things first, let me talk to Aragorn here, and then I need to make it back to Minas Tirith.
This is grim indeed.
Such great lives lost to evil that lies just beyond those mountains. That is why we march, Warden, not just for Gondor, but for Elfmar, Harding, Torfirth, and all that fell to the darkness of Mordor.
I am glad to hear that Nothmar is safe.
And that his wounds are not serious. The Rohirrim are great warriors. We will need as many as we can muster in the coming days to protect the city and march with us to the Black Gate.
To
is a sad day.
Many of the finest warriors I have ever known are slain. I take heart, however, that they live on in their descendants and their heroic deeds. May both go on for many generations to come.
Believe what you will, but this Aragorn is no Theoden.
I tried my hardest to bring Herefera and Herobrand back to the city. Their deaths at the hand of Gothmog's orcs was cruel and unwelcome demise. May I repay you many times over for your assistance out there, Kippen.
The dead and missing we sought are all accounted for.
I thank you for your assistance in this matter. It is of great importance that the men who fought and died here receive all the honor and diligence that Gondor can grant them. Let's see what we got. So this helmet, yeah, it's decent, I guess.
Now is the time to mourn those who fought to the end.
The dead have all been accounted for, the missing have been found. Now is the time to mourn all those who fought to the end and fought so bravely for this great kingdom. Okay, so my reputation changed. Host of the West. Okay. Still working on Defenders of Minas Tirith. Right, let me get all this out of the way. Let's go ahead and accept this.
Come, it is time. After much bloodshed and loss, I have asked everyone gathered at my pavilion to rest and mourn the deaths of our brethren.
I bestow the honor onto you to light the pyre.
This is never easy, Kippen, but it is important. If we are to go on, we must take some time to remember those who we have lost. These men died for Gondor, for Rohan, for every land in which dwelled the good-hearted. We have constructed a great pyre, and by its light we will remember our fallen. Will you accept the task and the honor of lighting the pyre? Once it is burning, we will begin. There is a torch just ahead. Use it to light the pyre. The torch burns brightly in the night. The night is lit by the fire of the burning pyre. So many good men gave their lives to protect our lands from the enemy. We are gathered here to remember those who gave their lives for us. Hear their names and do not forget them. Guthlof, banner bearer of Theoden, lift your banner high, loyal one. Thane Harding, Aldor of the East Emnet, and Reeve of the Wold, your son will be proud to hear of your courage. Elfmar of Faldham, you were an inspiration to every man of Elfward and to all who knew you. My son. Dunhir, Lord of Dunharrow, we fought side by side at the Rider's Stand, my friend, and I weep that it was to be the last time. Herobrand, Reeve of the Stone Deans, you put your faith in the words of Hildegard and met your end with satisfaction. You fought valiantly until your very last breath. Grimbold of Grimslade, doughty soldier and veteran of many battles, farewell, my friend. Thane Thorfris of Torsbury, even so young, you had already accomplished so much for Rohan and for Theoden. Fastred, Reeve of Sutcrofts, we did not agree on all matters, my friend, but we shared a love for Rohan, and she feels your loss. Herefara, stalwart defender of the Stone Deans, and Helmingus, know of your glory. The battle seemed endless, but still you fought on. Theoden King, Lord of the Mark, Rohan has been restored to glory by your deeds. Farewell, uncle. We must not forget the other good men of Rohan who fell upon Pelennor. Men from every reach of Gondor fought to defend their homes. Duilin and Darafin of the Blackroot Vale, they did not fear to face any foe despite the danger. Alas, my boys. Turgon, captain of the South Gate, long did you stand against the orcs even when all seemed lost. A good man. Hirling, Lord of the Green Hills, you spoke seldom, but when you did, you spoke with wisdom. We could use such words now. Forlong the Bold, Lord of Losternock. Many were your deeds, my friend. May you rest easy. Forget not the many others who fought and fell in service of Gondor. My kinsmen came out of the north to the Pelennor in my service. Many will not see their homes again. Idrun Fair, you were no stranger to the dread of battle. I thank you. Hauros, how long has it been since we shared a campfire in the Greenfield? Too long, my friend. You will be in my thoughts. Naglonk, many were the foes you slew in my defense. I will not forget you. You have my thanks. Rest easy, Kilariant. You lived up to your promise, and you were a true ranger of the North. I thank you. Nestadron, ranger of the Tackless Wastes. Your wandering days are done, my friend. Mandan, few only could share your knowledge of plants and herbs. I will treasure your lessons on the subject. Golodir, the days of your sorrow are ended. Join your daughter in peace, and know that I will not forget your service. Albarad, dearest, most true of friends, my heart was lifted to see you again on the road to Isengard mere days ago. For you to fall when the aim for which you fought is so near, it is grievous hurt. I have lost my right arm. Farewell, my friend. Let me go ahead and mourn the fallen warriors. Elmer motions that he wishes to speak with you.
I would like to honor Snowmane. Come.
The pyre will burn until morning, and the heat of the burning will carry our grief into the night sky. There's another creature of nobility we should remember, Snowmane, the steed of the king. Come, let us mark the spot where he died, and we have buried him. This grave shall be known as Snowmane's Howl forevermore. Let these words be written upon the stones. Faithful servant, yet master's bane. Lightfoot's fall, swift Snowmane.
I must go to the city to pay my respects to Theoden King. Join me.
Morning has come. Let us return to the city and climb to the citadel. I would visit my uncle where he lies in state and pay my respects to him. Beautiful hall here. There's Theoden.
Come, Theoden rests near the throne.
We have arrived, Kippen. My heart is full of sorrow, but I will look upon my uncle's visage and think upon his life and deeds even so. A little bit of frame drops here. Uncle, I am here. I am now King of the Mark. I hope to have the strength that you did. I hope that I will lead as you have done. You have restored Rohan to glory. I will not fail to uphold her name. Rest well, Theoden, son of Thengel, King of Rohan.
This has been a long night.
I have said all that I can, and now the rule of Rohan will be mine alone. It is a heavy burden. I hope to live up to my uncle's example, but it will not be easy. Still, I will do my best for the people of Rohan. Thank you, Kippen. I am ready now to depart.
We could all use some rest before we march.
I am ready to depart. We should find what rest we can before our next task begin. Okay, I really enjoyed that. That was a great way to kind of honor and kind of tie everything together because there has been so much death in the last several episodes during the Battle of Pelennor Field, and a lot of significant characters died, right? And it feels like we never just took a moment to stop and breathe and think about all of the loss, all of the characters that we grew up kind of enjoying and building relationships with in this game, and then they just die, right? It felt like the battle was just moving at such a fast pace that people would die and you didn't really have time to process it. You just had to move. But it was nice that this instance kind of helped us take a moment and think of all the characters that did die and just honor their presence in the game. I really enjoyed that.
Soon the march to the Black Gate will begin.
Now we rest, for soon the march to the Black Gate will begin. It's a barter item. Vial of the Amber Extract. Okay.
We are to march shortly.
Kippen, we are to march shortly. Is it true, as I have heard, that you are known to the Rangers of Ithilien? Will you search for any who might still hide among the ruins of Osgiliath? It is my hope that they might help us guide through Ithilien and onto the Black Gates of Mordor. So it looks like we are vectoring to North Ithilien.
Ithilien is crawling with foes.
Excellent. Our business is concluded for now. So this is Runes of the Host. Okay. So I think I'm going to hang on and do the weekly one first.
Protect Gondor at all cost.
So I'm going to save up 100. Virtue capped reached. So I think loyalty's all the way up now. So let me do Valor. Where is my Valor? Right there. Okay. Good. We'll do that. Let me take this out of the thing for now. Out of the tracker. And then we got an Osgiliath after battle. Okay, so we're pretty caught up with everything here. I think everything is going to be vectoring, but first let me return to Minas Tirith.
These are troublesome times indeed.
So I can give the sword to Elfhelm. Give Eowyn's sword to him. Like that boar. I really want that. I'm not sure where you get the boar mount. I think it's in a little bit later content. But I want to get that mount.
You found it. What good fortune.
You see, Kippen, this is no ordinary sword. I gave this to Eowyn when she refused to stay behind Rohan. Yes, I knew that she was riding to Gondor with us. I kept her secret. Now I must share with you another secret. That is the sword of Theodred, Theoden's son. Yes, the sword of the late king's son, wielded by the king's niece, slew the greatest enemy upon the battlefield. Theoden's death was avenged in many ways. Eowyn's brother Eomer must now know the truth of this. Take the sword to him. Okay. And back to Aragorn's pavilion. I will fast forward this part. Actually, I can just go straight to Aragorn's pavilion with my milestone. That's a lot easier, right? I think so. Alright, Mr. Eomer.
This is an exceptional tale.
You explained the story of the Sword of Theodred and how it came to be here. This is an exceptional tale. Theodred's death was cruel and untimely. Now he has been avenged. And, through the hands of my sister, Theodred was there for his father. I shall tell this to all the men of Rohan. This will surely boost their spirits, and this hilt shall be prized relic of Rohan.
Men patrolling the Pelennor have spotted a group of Haradrim hiding out in Taloth Anor.
We cannot let them remain. We must act swiftly and surprise their forces. Will you accompany Elfhelm on his ride? He has volunteered and could certainly use your expertise. Okay. Where is that going to be? Okay, so that's going to be all the way there. In Osgiliath. Okay. Yeah, I'll come back for those quests. Not to worry, friends. Or actually, I need to go all the way up here. Okay, let's run up there. It'll be quite a long ride. Many Haradrim are encamped here. I need to defeat some Haradrim, alright. We can do that. Okay. Let me try to get all these guys dead. That's 4 of them. And let me get the sorcerer here. Another sorcerer right there. So annoying. Right, let me get these guys together here. Right, I need one more. There's my victim. An archer. Well, I guess I'll just do both of these. Alright. That is everybody. Some Haradrim have fled north on horse. We must pursue. No, not mounted combat. Please don't do this to me.
Learning of a group of Haradrim unwilling to surrender, Elfhelm summons you to join him on a mission to rid Taloth Anor of these fleeing foes.
Join us, Skippin. Aylmer King has commanded us to drive the Haradrim out from Taloth Anor. We make a stand here. Getting a little bit of bad performance. Yeah, my frame rate's a little low, but what are you gonna do, you know? Where's that guy rushing ahead? Where's he going? Where's that guy going? He's like, he's ready to do battle. He just wants to go in there, dude. All right. There's a bunch of guys up here. Got all those. Let me get these guys here. Oh god, so annoying. Hate being stunned. Okay. Up this way, looks like. Let me grab all these guys. Alright, nobody's gonna help me. They're just gonna go straight to the next group. That's fine. I don't need them. But they need me. Very good. Let's keep going. It's quite a long instance. There's lots of enemies. Let me come here to the archer. And then... yeah, let me make sure all these guys are on me. Oh, come on. Okay, that's everybody. Looks like things are pretty well cleared up here. Let's see where we go next. Looks like this way. The Horadrim flee from us. Did I lose a Rohirrim warrior? There's like this empty gap here. I shall hold this position, Elfhelm. Elfhelm, the cowards escape on horse. Let us pursue these dogs. Oh no. Mounted combat. You know what? Let me do this. Come on. Bring him over this way. Alright, he's dead. Alright, who else? Who else? Anyone else? Are we good? Alright, I guess I'll roll that way. Yeah, they're still chasing some guys here. Nice. Get on the pony. I can't believe they're still doing mounted combat. They escape across the river. Should we not follow? Hold. They make for Caer Andros. That island fortress was controlled by our foes even before the battle was joined. If we follow them, it will mean our deaths. We must think of some other way to regain the fortress. Alright.
I thank you for lending your hand in combat.
And for your invaluable knowledge of Talath Anor and the Haradrim. It has made this ride a success, as we no longer need to worry about a Haradrim ambush near Minas Tirith. I am concerned about Caer Andros, however. We should tell Éomer and Aragorn of what we have seen.
Let us return to Aragorn's pavilion.
There is nothing more we can do. Most of the Haradrim forces gather in Talath Anor and are now defeated. Let us return to Aragorn's pavilion. Yeah, it's like, didn't they get the feedback all the way back in Rohan that people hated mounted combat? And yet here we are after Minas Tirith and there's still mounted combat. I am glad you and Elfhelm were able to scatter the Haradrim encampment. Do not worry overmuch about those who slipped away to the island of Fortress Caer Andros. It is only a matter of time before we must recapture Caer Andros for Gondor, and then their day of reckoning shall come too. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. In the next one, it looks like that I will be transitioning over to Caer Andros and to Osgiliath, so that should be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.